Welcome back. It is December 23rd today in San Francisco. It is the week of Christmas. It has been chaotic for me due to the power outages. I'm sure you might have heard on the news, but tonight I am staring at my Masdevallia, and I wanted to have a little chat about what my thoughts are at this time of its stage or whatever. So last time you saw it had lots and lots of blooms. Eventually the blooms kind of fade or I twist them off. I don't use scissors because, well, I just saw some guy on YouTube saying that it's better to twist them off if you can so you're not introducing new viruses or bacteria. My actual reason is I can't find my scissors, so that's why I do that. And after it blooms, it kind of goes into a leaf growing phase, so it can bloom more in the next round. So already you're seeing 1, 2, there's 3, 4 leaves forming, and more will probably form over the winter. The leaves now are not light green like they were earlier in the year. I think I was growing it in too high of light, or too much light rather. I didn't like how it turned light green. Some people say they bloom better when there's brighter light, which is true. But I find that it kind of feels like I'm stressing the plant out, and I don't really like that. I want to grow a plant into a specimen so it can bloom more in the future. So this year I did it a little differently. I did grow it on this, sorry for my fungus gnats, it's just how it is. I grew it on this shelf, not directly under the grow lights, kind of further back. And when I started noticing it put out spikes, I moved it to my east window, and I kind of let it chill out there for the rest of the autumn. I found that it did turn darker green over time, and I'm happy with that. I don't like, because the last time I did that, my strobelii, it just died on me. I think it really got stressed out. So we're learning as we go. Also, I did smell the substrate earlier just to see if it smells kind of off. It doesn't really have a strong smell, so that's a good sign that it's not rotting inside. And I do plan on repotting this into fresh moss, maybe after the flowers are done. Some people will say Masdevallia like to be repotted because their substrate shouldn't turn or whatever. Some people say they don't like to be disturbed. You should keep them as long as you can in good substrate, so you should invest. I don't know. I mean, my moss has turned color at the top. It's not, I don't feel like it's degrading or anything, but I don't like how that looks, and I do want to freshen it up because it has been over a year. It grew from 0 roots to what it is now, and inside, maybe you can see it's actually hollow. I do not put I don't fill the whole pot with moss because this container is not very breathable. When I say orchids need air, I need something like that back there because my house is so humid and it lacks good airflow. If I had better airflow, this probably would be fine with more moss, but since I don't have good airflow, I have to do things to ensure that my plants don't stay wet too long because, you know, they'll rot. Well, that's my check-in for today, or tonight rather. My floribunda is in its final 2 flowers for this year. We will hopefully keep this plant going for another year and grow it bigger and larger, and perhaps give it to someone else who wants a part of this plant. Bye.